I'm probably not the first person to tell you that 2020 absolutely sucked. It seemed like every month something new was coming at us, bringing us down again and again. And when things seemed worse than every other year before it, COVID happened. Now, fortunately, my content hasn't really been dependent on going out there and interacting with the world too much. More or less, I've been staying here in my chair doing the same filmmaker reactions all year. But that doesn't mean that this year hasn't affected me. It has. It's affected all of us. And while things have seemed really bad, I like to focus on the positives because we're in really dire need of that right now. So while a lot of bad stuff happened in 2020 for me, for example, I got lost in the woods, had to call 911, I lost my drone, had to climb a cliff barefoot looking for it. Video on that later. I got to ride in a police SUV, passenger seat of course. Missed out on lots of family gatherings. Saw some connections I had with people fade away completely during the quarantine. But throughout all that, I did learn a few things, and I did still continue to grow and improve and make 2020, in my opinion, the most satisfying year of growth I've ever had in my life. I'm sure lots of us had plenty of time to stay home and just hang out, watch everything on Netflix, read, pick that up if you didn't already, you know. I turned to Legos. That's really cool. I never had Legos growing up as a kid, so this is some cool shit that I've been missing out on. And I've learned more about my content. I went out and kind of did some more things. We didn't just do filmmaker reactions, we did some of my travel stuff and experimented with that and entered new different communities and learned about them and got some new subscribers and new support bases, and then we even grew to 2,000 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. I feel like I'm a better photographer, I feel like I'm a better writer, I feel like I'm a better filmmaker for the most part. But overall, I really feel like I gained an understanding of what really makes me happy, and to not feed into things that I should or things that people want me to do. You know, at the end of the day, it's about you doing what makes you happy, and what makes me happy right now is, you know, listening to K-pop or getting a new action figure to pose around and take pictures with, or building Legos, or watching movies that I have tons and tons of. That's what makes me happy. I even picked up fitness and health and started working out in my own house because I couldn't go to the gym, and I was like, well, I got the time and I'm in the greatest shape I've ever been in my entire life. And that feels amazing. If you have not hopped on the workout grind, highly recommend. So while it's really good to be impressed with yourself and proud that you continued on and persevered and made it through and made these good changes for you in 2020, it's also very easy to look at the new year and be like, oh, it's over. Cool, I can go back to how I was and everything will be normal, right? Because it's a new year. That number at the end of the date switched. So all my problems are gone. All these improvements that I've made are no longer required. It's not the case. Continue to improve. Continue to better yourself, because this isn't over. All the shit that's happening, it's gonna keep happening. That's just how it works. 2021 does not give a fuck. For all we know, it could be worse. What are you gonna do then? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna keep writing, because I love it. I'm gonna keep playing Xbox and PC with my friends, because they're my friends, they make me happy. I'm gonna keep making Legos. I'm gonna keep watching and making movies. But most importantly, I'm gonna keep growing. And I suggest you do the same. Thank you guys for making 2020 as awesome as it could be. Better than I thought it was gonna be. I'll see you guys in 2021. Don't forget to find yourself, be yourself, love yourself.